All right, I've been making a mistake with calling different belt tests the wrong thing. So this is actually your purple belt test. The previous one was the green belt test, and the one before that was the orange belt test. I skipped the orange belt, so apologies. I'll label them correctly on YouTube. Here's number 59, bingo variations. Now, if you look at your key signature, it's going to be different from the previous belt test key signatures. If you're a C instrument, we've added one flat. So we have B flat, E flat, and A flat that reflect our new note, A flat concert. If you're a B flat instrument, you will have one flat that is going to reflect your new note B flat. And if you're an E flat instrument, you're going to have nothing in your key signature. Previously, you had a sharp for F sharp. Now you're going to play F natural. And if you're an F instrument, you're going to have two flats, B flat and E flat. That new note, E flat, that we learned on this page is going to be played. And that's going to show up right here in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the sixth measure. Also, sixth full measure because we have a pickup. And remember, a pickup or an anacrusis, which is the fancy name for a pickup, is it comes before the first full measure. And so this one, since it's in 4/4 and it's one beat, this would start on 4. It's just a pickup measure. It's not a full measure and it leads in. So when we're talking about phrasing, this is going to lead into the first beat because the first beat is always strong in the measure. So you're going to do a little crescendo on here. Pretty much like 95% of the time, you're going to crescendo into the first beat. So your pickup's going to get louder until it lands on the first beat. Okay? No new rhythms here, just a new note. And one thing to look at, percussion. Now we're speeding up our paradiddles. This is a flamadiddle, actually, where you start a paradiddle with a flam. And these are eighth notes. Remember, single beam. They're not 16th notes, not tika tika. It's T, 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 T. So it's going to go flam and 4 and ba, 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 ba. Okay, so that's a flamadiddle, right-handed flamadiddle. This is a left-handed flamadiddle. And we have some flam accents here. Very exciting. Okay, so when we clap and count this, we're going to start on beat 4 because we have a pickup right here. All right, here we go. This is 59 bingo variations. Now, this is the actual song bingo is going to be without these gray notes that you have. But for your test, what I want you to play is the variation on bingo. And it's going to be a rhythmic variation. So the regular bingo would go like this, right? Where's my note? Oh. Okay, there was a farmer, had a dog. But this is going to be the variation, and we're going to change the rhythm. So it's going to go like this. You'll notice it's the same notes. We're just adding in a couple extra notes in terms of rhythm. So this is what we call the bingo melody would be the theme, and then this is a variation on it, and it's going to be a rhythmic variation. Sometimes we can vary it by changing the notes, changing the time signature. We can change the background accompaniment, but for right now, we're just doing the variation with the rhythm. Okay, so we're going to clap and count the gray notes as well. And remember, it's got a pickup, so we're starting on 4. So I'll give you 1, 2, go, 4, 1. Okay, metronome set to 80. Let's clap and count the instrumental part or the mallet top line. 1, 2, go. 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Watch out. There's a big trap right here in the last measure. Okay, there's a rest on beat 1. Also, this last measure only has 3 beats. What the heck? Where's that 4th beat? Well, it's right here at the beginning. So sometimes when there's a pickup, your last measure will not have that. That's actually really only in the method books. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't show up anywhere else, really. So just be aware of that. Okay? Let's clap the snare drum part. Actually, the snare drum part is the exact same rhythm. It's just got fancy stuff in it, so we're not gonna clap and count that because we already pretty much did it. So just be aware, percussion players, of your sticking, where your flams are, and let's play it. One, and remember we're starting on 4 because it's got an anacrusis or a pickup. 1, 2, go. Okay. One big thing on the phrasing, and make sure you do the only slur right here. Oh, that's not it. Just take that off. Right here, there's a slur for you instrumental players. This is the high point of the phrase. There was a farmer had a dog. Bingo was his name. Oh. And it's at the end of the phrase right there. So 1, 2, 3, it's a 4-measure phrase. And on the name-o, you're going to lean into that because it's the high note, and then it's the end of the phrase, so we're going to come down. It's that same thing that we saw in Sans Serene. So I'll really overemphasize it. We're going to do it one more time. And actually, I was wrong about... No, I wasn't wrong about these rhythms being the same. Never mind. Okay, let's play it. Make sure you start on the pickup. 1, 2, 3. We're going to stop because we're off from the metronome. That's my fault. Let's do it together again. And 1, 2, ready. Let's do it again. 1, 2, go. That's hard to play that slow. Let's speed it up. Let's do it at 90. Okay, we're going to speed our metronome up and do it at 90. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, go. Oops. Okay, so let's talk one more time about phrasing. I know this video is getting a little long, but when you have the last guideline of phrasing, so the first one is follow the shape of the line. As it goes up, you usually get louder. As it comes down, you usually get quieter. At the end of a phrase, you get quieter. And then the last guideline is when you have more than 2 of the same note repeated in a row, usually you crescendo. So for example, right here it would be... Okay? So let's do it one more time with really good phrasing and make sure we got it right. And 1, 2, go. Okay, so that was with all the wonderful phrasing and correct playing. that's the one you want to play along with, okay? So just keep going back to there, and that's number 59, which is part of your purple belt test.